Hi there and welcome back to part 2 of making this ring bound journal. If you've not caught part 1, I will leave the playlist at the end of the video, and if you didn't catch the Edith Olden alter file folder, what we did the other week, I'll put that at the end of the video too. So when we finished off on the first video, we'd got our pieces for our front and back cover, and we've got sewn around them, and then these are kind of the anchor pages that I've just put 2 in, and these are going to be what our little notebooks are in. So they're all sewn around, and then that's our board walls. These are going to stick over the top, and if you remember, I'm doing a 7 by 8, so it's 7 across and 8 up. So what are we doing? First, I am going to just put some paint around these edges. Now, I said in the first video that I'd seen Wendy from Wendy's Journal Adventures do this like 2 years ago. I've obviously rewatched it a couple of times since. She wrapped her actual paper around the board, so you couldn't see, I think, apart from the top and bottom, but she had no light sides because she actually wrapped the paper over. So that's another way how to do it. I'm not sure what Julie and Alison did now, but I just fancy having a little bit of paint. Now you can't see it loads. I'll just grab the other journal to show you. You can't see it loads at all. I mean, part of me thinks, is it worth doing it? But I don't know. I kind of know that it's there. And then I've put bits of the paint on some of the bits here, and I'll probably go back in and just put some tints on. So yeah, as much as I want to say I'm not bothering with that part, yeah, I like it. So I want to keep that page open just to remind me what I'm doing next. So I've got this bronze paint. It's a Dough Crafts one. I picked it up off eBay, and yeah, I've had it in a metallic bronze colour. So I need a mat. Let's move these out of the way for a minute. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to, oh my goodness me, put some on the mat. Way too much. And just get a brush. And I'm just going to, I kind of like dabbed it on. And I can see that that's totally covered, and then whatever's left, you know, like leaking over, just painting it on. And only reason I'm doing that is just so it dries a bit quicker. So we don't need to do that edge, we just need to do the 3 edges. So I'm thinking I'll do the sides first. Hoping this will be dry after I've done the next part. I might have to pause for a while. Can you see over there? That's not like, I'm not painting a masterpiece. So yeah, you could totally skip this part and obviously just ink around it, but yeah, it was kind of an excuse to buy some bronze paint, to be honest. I've been wanting some bronze paint for ages. So that's going to be that side. So I'm going to do the 2 sides. And I think this paint will come in handy, like in autumn winter when I'm doing some projects. It's a really non-expensive paint, and it's fine for doing this kind of thing. I don't know what it's like for, you know, proper painting. Right, let me just see if that is totally covered. Yep. Okay, that's that one. I'm just going to stand those up. So again, not painting that side. I thought I'd put far too much paint on my mat. I will have some left over, I think. But yeah, I thought I'd have tons left. I thought, what a waste. Okay, that's that one. And the final one. I'm hoping I've got enough, actually. Probably won't have enough, and then get some more out and put far too much on again. Yeah, I'm going to need a touch more. I'm going to put it on the brush. Yeah. Right. Wait, look at that angle. Okay. Right, I'm going to get rid of these. Right, we'll get some of these pieces ready. So this is going to forgot how I did it. Okay, so let's close this down because I can see better. So these are business size envelopes. These are from the USA. I think the lovely Heather sent me these. So all I'm going to do is bend it up so far. Let's move that so you can see. Nothing, you know, no precise measurement. Let's get my squash that down like so. So we've created a pocket there, and obviously this is a pocket inside. And I'm going to take this flap up. Now, I managed to get the other two up, you know, drama free, nothing ripped, so we'll see. Yeah, that's fine. So let me get one of these. So this is going to go over one of the insides, and then that'll be there and it'll flip up. Okay, so let's do the other one because we've got two of those main pages, like the hard pages. Again, just folding it up, no measuring, just what feels and looks right. So that's that. Obviously you can use any envelope for this. If it hasn't got like a bottom bit, you can put a little hinge on it yourself. I'm saying they don't obviously have to be business size. I just want a long thin envelope. So that's those two took apart, and all I did on them was stenciled them. So I'm going to get this out. I think I'm going to go for green because I did the last one quite brown. But I want this one green. So I'm going to use the StazOn olive green. And where's my brush? There it is. So I'm going to do this part first. So you don't have to stencil, you could stamp, or you could just use some of the paper to mat over it. Decorate it any way you want. Don't know if I've got any there. Sometimes it's so hot, like I can clearly see that I've got loads there. That's quite dark, but yeah, sometimes I think, oh, has it even done it? So that's the back, and then let's undo this. So I'm going to want it inside as well. Where's the crease? I can see it. Got all that? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, let me just do a little bit more there. Okay, that's better. So that's that bit, and then we just need to do the flap part. Like so. Okay, I'll do the next one. So get the back done. Let's put this ink a bit closer. Okay, you won't see that bit anyway. And I'll do the inside. You can see the crease where it folds. I'm using this back to front, aren't I? Don't think it matters. Just do this side a little bit more. Yeah, that'll do. And then we'll do the flap. I think that's all a stencil, if I remember right. So that can go away, and then I'm going to ink around it in the walnut stain. Put a little lid on. Got those from Amazon. I can't remember if it was a pack of 6 or something. I have put them in my favourites. So I'm going to go all around. Find walnut stain works really well on the craft card. Vintage photo doesn't really show up. Okay, around here. And just go around there. Okay, just fasten that up because I'm going to glue it down. So that's that. Let's do this one. Okay, so that's all inked. I'm going to get the art glitter, and because it's so thick, when I glue it up, I'm going to hold it down with the little clips. Again, you can find those on my Amazon storefront. Find them really handy, and I do pull them out quite a lot. Okay. So put glue down both sides. And put quite a bit on because, like I say, it is really thick. That's that. So, yep. I'm going to put 4 on each side because you can see it just naturally wants to bow. So that's those, and on this side. Okay, leave that over there to dry. And this one. Let's put some more in that corner because that was where it was having trouble connecting. It clips on a little envelope, but yeah, it does need that. And say last time I put 2 on the other one and it hadn't glued properly, so I had to re-glue it. So I think 4 is just right. And the craft card seems to, well, craft paper just seems to suck glue up. Right, so that's that one. So we'll put that on. Well, I'm guessing Colin's going to start barking. It's been a right one today. Any excuse for a good old bark. Right, so we'll put this back and we'll do what's going to be the other pocket. Now, if I remember right, it goes that way. I'm just going to check. Yeah. So we use this flap, which will go underneath that one. Well, not that one, but you know, like that. So that's the way it's going to go. And again, we're just going to fold it. Want to fold it enough that this is going to be a little side pocket. Just going to burnish that down. Okay, and the same again. I've gone a bit wider with this one, but that's fine. It's just sometimes it just falls, you know, where it just wants to bend naturally. So I tend to go with that. Right, so that is that. I'm going to get my trimmer out and I'm going to trim. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it with the scissors. So we're opening this up and we're opening this up. So I'm going to try and just take a really small slither. I'd have probably been as well doing the side one on the trimmer, to be honest. So okay, just a little bit more. Just go in like so. In fact, I ended up opening the whole thing up. Yeah, I did. Okay. So it goes that way. So I want to open this top up. And then I glued it back down after I'd finished. That was right. Okay. So this is now open. Okay. Oh yeah, because I've not cut down that. Okay. So that's open. I'm gonna want my rounder. So I'm just gonna bend it slightly just to get the middle. And I'm going to put a hole in there, and then that flap will be inside. So to grab that, it's going to be the middle. Okay, do the same with the other. Like so. Oh, did I do that right? Oh, I didn't, did I? Did I? I'm going to have to do it all the way through. What a silly Billy. That's okay. Oh, that was tough. Do the same with that. Okay. Not done the top one yet, have I? Nope. So just have that. Go through there. Okay. I think I'm going to ink next. I don't think I need the scissors. So let's pull the walnut stain out again. So I'm going to do that bit, open this up, and do that bit. Put that across the top. Okay. Right, that will do that. I want some of the card, what's left over. So the olive card, and I'm going to take 4 circles. No, I need 8, 4 for each one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2, 2, 2, 1 fell on the floor. Okay, I'm going to glue these together. So we're going to make a string closure. Not done these very many times, and this is something that I avoid, but I really do like having those kinds of closures. I like the look of it, so I need to make myself do it more because I really want to do a lap book at some point, and I do want lots of those strings and things. So I think it's a nice look. Okay, that's that. So it's most straight. That's that one. And this one, they must move as I put them down. And that's that. How bizarre. Yeah, it's when they're dry and it seems to lift up. So that's those. Right. Just think what I'm doing next. So I'm wanting one up there. Now remembering that that side is going to be underneath the paper. And I don't want it too close, and this side is going to be next to the middle of the book, so again don't want it too close. So let's get a pencil. In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like that. So I'm doing a hole there anyway, so that's gonna be one. Do the other one there, maybe there. Just gonna open that up so I don't go through. That's that one. Okay. Same with this one. Okay, there. And there. Just watching your fingers and watching it don't go through the other side. I could open it all up. Okay, so that's where I want them. So what do I do now? Like I say, I've not done this many times, and there just seems so many like little steps to it. So this wants going on there with one of these. Yeah. So I don't know if to... No, I can't glue it down, can I? No. I know what I want to do. Right. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I'm just coaching myself through it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a little slither of this paper off. I don't think that's gonna be wide enough. Yeah. And just gonna reinforce the back, and I'm just gonna fold it 3 times, and that will go there, and it will give it some height for putting your string on. So let's just put that there. Oh. Fiddly. Okay. Let's go. In fact, glue it as you go. 1. Rip it. Pull that at the back. Trying to make sure I've got the linen part of the card, you know, the texture side the right way. That's 1. 2. What's that? Last one. Yep. And I'm going to want 4 more circles for the back to reinforce the envelope. I was just checking that the linen was on the other side, and it is. I must have stuck them together properly. Right, so that's that bit. So I want another 4. Could have done this with any card, couldn't I, really? But right, so that's that. And I'm going to open this up. Glue that there. Put it there. Do this one. That. Anybody? Anybody? And that. So we'll give that all a bit to dry. Let's put them under. Oh dear. Put them under my mat a little minute. Anymore. So I'll put those there, and we'll put the little coins down. Right. Don't let me forget that that's what we're doing next. Right, don't need that. So what I can do while I'm waiting, we can cut 3 labels out. Don't know if to go for those. Because I'm thinking if I have those, I kind of want words in them. I have 2 big ones, excuse me, and a small one. So these are going to be for the front of the notebook. there. So I'll just go on these. I'm obviously not going to do a great job of going up and down. I'd rather go wide and ink whatever I've missed out rather than cut into the little ball things. But I suppose I can just follow it round, can't I, with my scissors? Just go to the highest point. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And I'll ink round those, and I might as well just put those on the front of the notebooks. That's something else done. I didn't do that until, you know, the end when I did the first one, but obviously when I was waiting in between things drying and stuff, I just went off and did something else. But yeah, it'd be a bit weird if it just went left you and said, I'll be back in about half an hour. So yeah, I'm just thinking of other jobs that we can do. Okay, that's fine with me. Right, let's bring that ink back in. Trying to lean on this mat just to push down on those. Okay. These labels are also from Paper Cameo. Very nice labels. I suppose they're book plates, aren't they? They're not labels, book plates. Are they the same thing? I think they just intertwine with each other, don't they? Okay. So let's have a look at the notebooks. Now I think that one's a little bit darker, so I'm going to have it first, second, third. So let's have a look where we could put this. Oh, do I want to make this the middle? No. Oh, that little one isn't too little. I think there. I've only printed these on paper. That was an actual accident. I thought I got card in, so I do prefer them on card. So I lift it up a little bit. Okay, so that's that one. Just thinking, yeah. Just pop that to the bottom of the pile because we don't need that again for a bit. Oh yeah, that was a good choice actually, a little one on this one because it's quite a big pattern. So I'm going to go top with this one. Just make sure that's straightish. Yep, that's fine. And then did I go? Oh, I do like that middle. I was going to joke and say I've done one top, bottom, shall I go middle? But actually, I like it in the middle. Even though I've got all that split out. I don't know, I like it at the bottom now. It's going bottom. Okay, so that's those done. And keep them in that order. We're not doing done anything with the covers yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just wanted to keep them in order. That's the pieces we're going to need next. So what else can we do? Now underneath here, this is the bit that flips up. On the other, I put a cluster. So I think we'll get the clusters out and have a route for one of those. I've got everything else out. I don't know why I forgot about clusters, but I did. I really did. Can we take these off? Yeah. Yep. So it will go like that and it will lift up that way. So that's how we're going to see it. Just have a sip of my coffee. It's nearly cold. Must have another. I'll finish it off in a minute. Right, I'm just reaching to the right hand side. I'm trying not to hit the camera. So, clusters, let's have a look. So I want to keep it quite, I think yellow goes actually really quite nice with these papers. So that would be an idea. I think they're too small. So all these clusters I did last weekend and they're in the botanical playlist. I like those. Oh, and I do want a couple of those out. I want some wide ones. Just going to leave that there. That's nice. It fills more space up. Yeah, that's a bit smaller, but it's bigger than that one. And that's a little bit too green for this. They might be the right size for something else. It's going upwards. It's going that way. That's going that way. Oh, I don't want that. I don't know why I threw that over there. It's quite nice and tall, but I want him wide rather than tall. Oh, that goes up. That goes sideways. That goes sideways. That does. Right, and then there are the fabric ones. So I think I'm going to stick with those two for that. And yeah, Ryan keeps sneezing. It's funny, you don't get hay fever, but he does always sneeze a lot in the summer. So he must have a bit of sensitivity. Oh, he must have some sensitivity. Oh, don't be rotten. He's got bad toothache at the minute. It's driving me crazy. So I'm just going to ink the back of this a bit more. Yeah, I did think Colin might start barking, but since Ryan's come back from work, so he still barks when he's here, but he doesn't bark at every single thing. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to ink around this side. What's that? Let's just get that, and I'm just going to put some washi tape across the bottom of there. But first I'm going to just glue that down. Okay. What am I doing? Washi. Let's have a look. Let's move those out of the way. I don't want pinks. Right, I want something a bit thick. I think I'll use that one. And the other ones that are thick. And they're all thin. That one. Could do with a few more like this kind of thickness. So the thin ones are fine, but it's just sometimes you need them a bit thicker. Right, I'm gonna pop that across there. I'll cut it off neat in a minute. I can go across there. Like so. Oh, I don't know why I try and rip eggs. It always scrunches up. Right, so I'll cut that off. Cut that off. Okay. Right, pop those back. So remember going that way. Let's just get the can we see the bone folder? It's here. Just give that a good old burnish. Yep. Okay. I'm going to pop that down there. Oh, I've took the metal tip off. I need to not squeeze it too much. Okay. Yep. So let's take some of these bits down. Okay. Yeah. Right. So that's that. Okay. Gosh, honestly, it don't take me a lot to get confused. Mind you, it's better checking, isn't it, than not checking and then being like, oh, it's on the wrong way. I'll put that there. Okay. Yeah. So that's those ready to put up. Pop those there. I'm just going to finish this coffee. Must get that out because I don't want to forget that that one's sticking down. Right, let's have a look under here. So we've got 4 little coins, just pop those there. And that one, and that one. So I'm going to get the Ujimi flop out. And I'm going to put some holes in it. Eek. So I'm putting a hole all the way through. Still feel like I want to glue it, you know, just to keep it in. Oh no, I know what I do. I think I put the hole in first. So okay. They're not going to be middle because obviously I'm going to the middle of the hole I made with the brad, but it really doesn't matter. I think only a machine could get these proper middle, you know, every single one of them. That's that one. And it's just okay. So then I'm thinking, do I go then through here? Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if I do this or not, but so we'll go middle. 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 Don't have to keep saying middle. We know that we're trying to get it in the middle. I feel like if I say it enough, it will happen. Right, so we've got all the soles in. And then I'm going to like match that together. I'm going to get some eyelets out. Oh, I wonder if it's have those flower ones in. Will it even reach all the way through? I don't even know if it'll go all the way through. That's... Okay, I'm just like really pushing the paper. Okay, this is the bit that I'm not good at. So it's this, like lining this up. So I can't see it properly. It's like, how do you know that you're there? I feel like something needs to grab it better. Then it's like, I don't know how hard to push down either. Oh, I think I'm stuck. Why does that happen? That happens a lot for me. Oh, goodness gracious me. Right. Maybe it just didn't like that thing. Maybe it doesn't like the bottom one. Let's have another go. I think now this might be too squashed at the bottom to do it. So I'm going to try and just do it with this one. Sorry if I'm off camera a bit. Okay. Right, that one's better. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong with this. Let's give it another go because I've changed the one at the bottom. It's that what I don't get, what you need to set the top and bottom to, and it's remembering. open that up. Put that through. See, when I see other people do it on camera, it looks so easy. No, that's not it. See, then that one hasn't squashed it down at all. I did have all these things wrote down and then I can't find the paper. Do we need to stand up and like really push it down? Yeah, it's just not. Let's put it on that original one while I had it on, because I do think that that's the right one. Oh, I just don't know. I really don't know. Let's try this one. Okay, I struggled with that one, and then the next one just went in just like that. So we'll see if this one does. But that's how I seem to be. It's like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I can't work out what to do different to make it work. And that's worked fine. Oh, dear me. Anyway, so we've done that. So that's going to go like that. So what we need to do is glue this back up, and I'm just putting just a spot of glue there and a bit there. I'm going to just put some, I don't think it needs any across there, to be honest, because you've got the crease. Oh, mind you, no you have, because yeah, I'll show you in a minute. Right, so on it like that. Okay. Okay. So that's that. And this is what I want the other cluster for. I like that. Oh, I like that. Right, I'm going to stick this one down. So we'll get these down, get the envelope stuck, the other envelope, and then we'll get the string on, and that will be it for this one. I can't believe where the time's gone. It's like, what have we been doing? What have we been doing? But yeah, when I just looked at the clock, I was like, crikey me, the timer. Right, so that can go there. We'll put some other embellishments on it and stuff as we do it. So that's fine there, and that one's the one glued up, isn't it? So this one, gonna glue it there, across there, and just put me, oh, I've obviously got a blockage somewhere. Oh, yeah, I can tell it's getting to end at video. Right, so that's like that. Let me just Okay, that's like that. That'll be like that. So I'm wondering what this other fern one will look like. It's a bit small actually. So I've got that one. I quite like that. Yeah, I'm going to go for that one. I'm just going to take the top off. I obviously don't want to be cleaning my nozzle out right now. Some along that stitching. Okay. So that's like that. Lovely. Okay, I'm just had a little tidy up. I've got my string out. This is some hemp cord. Not sure if this is on my Amazon list. I will add it after I finish filming. So I'm just going to wrap that round, leave enough to tie it twice. So I've tied it at the bottom, not really left enough. Not for my fingers, especially because they're glued up too. So I'm not going to take it up there. Normally I would knot it at the top and then knot it at the bottom, but I'll just knot it there. So that's that. We can cut that one off. Okay, and so get that glued down, that piece of paper, so it's not catching. So I'm going to want it to go round like so, and then just tuck round that. So that's that piece, like so. I need some more glue under that. Oh yeah, I did not cut that bit. That's the thing with the clusters, because they're multi. You know, should have. That's, okay, that's better. Right, so that's that one. And this one, where's my end? There. So I'm going to go a bit further this time. So I'm going to go in that way from the bottom, and I'm going to tie it at the top. I really am. Then I'm going to bring it down and tie it at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to bring this down, back up, back down. I'm going to leave enough to just wind it once, and that's it. So we'll cut that and we'll cut that. So that's it for this part. I think we've got quite a bit done. I know it was a little bit of this, bit of that, but yeah, we've got quite a bit done. So I shall see you in a few hours for part 3. Bye for now.